Welcome to another episode of Hot, Gay, and Sad Sometimes podcast. My name's Emily.
My name is Nani.
Okay, so I have a couple Reddit stories over here. They're kind of actually pretty long. Let me skip this one because this one has like updates and updates and updates. Okay. Am I the asshole for dressing too straight and making my girlfriend uncomfortable?
Interesting.
I, female 21, have been dating my girlfriend, female 24, for 4 months. We have known each other for about a year. She's the only girl, I'm assuming that's what they meant, I've ever dated or been with in that manner, and I think that this has caused a lot of issues for her.
She's also a bit younger, right?
21 and 24 is kind of crazy, to be honest. I can't get into it. Since the beginning, she has always commented that my clothes, the way I look, and my hair make me look like a straight girl. She never said this in a rude way, just more of an observing way, with some undertones to it. I've always told her that if my style or way I look bothers her, I'm more than likely not going to change it. Queen. But she says it all the time. Every time I'm wearing something feminine, which is almost every day, every time she is close enough to touch my hair, she tells me, long blonde hair is so straight. One time, I liked the video of two feminine girls who were getting married on TikTok. The video was then showing their outfits, and my girlfriend got mad and accused me of wanting her to look like them. For context, she leans way more masculine. She has short hair, lots of tattoos and piercings, and even binds her chest sometimes. One time, and I'm going to keep this as PG-13 as possible, during sex, she asked me if I wanted penetration, and I said yes, but apparently I said it too enthusiastically, and
Too eagerly? Oh no.
and she accused me of, quote, missing dick because I've dated men in the past. This is correct.
That sounds like heavy insecurities. Like heavy.
Yeah, this.
Heavy insecurities. If this is how you met this person, how you were introduced to this person, this is how this person has presented to you from the first day, why are you trying to change them?
Girl, like, mask for mask exists. Like, what do you want?
Like, why are you trying to change them? Yeah, it looks like you need to address some stuff.
Finally, last night we had a birthday dinner for a friend. I was wearing a black dress, really nothing special about it, but when my girlfriend saw, she demanded I change. I asked why. She gave me the usual answer. I told her to leave me alone about that and tried to walk past her to the car. Instead of letting me go, she yanked me back inside by my arms and held my face, demanding that I change. I told her no, and she told me no one was going to think we were together. I am getting flashbacks.
No, because that's an abusive relationship.
Mind you, this is literally all of our friends, and they already know. I told her as long as she held my hand, I think they'd know. She eventually gave up, but we spent the entire dinner pretty mad at each other. When we got home, she made me, quote, prove I like girls.
Wait, how? How? This is so bad.
Which just ended up with me in tears. Not because I don't like girls, but because I don't like being forced to, quote, prove it. She's still so mad at me, but I just can't fathom that I'm the asshole here. What did I do other than wear what I'm comfortable in? I don't know. I said I'm sorry, but she won't take it. Am I the asshole? No.
No, you're not the asshole. Oh my God. I hope they're not together
She put
still.
some relevant comments. She said, I would call myself bi, but she hates when I do that.
So she probably is bi, but she can't be?
She's not allowed to be in that relationship.
Exactly. So if she says, I would call myself bi,
She said she had problems with my long hair and my girly clothes and my makeup, but also with the music I listen to. Oh my God, Taylor Swift is straight people music and the things I enjoy. God, you actually like that show because it was all typically girly or feminine.
wait, a lot of gay people love Taylor Swift.
I paid a exorbitant amount of money to see her live.
This lesbian right here loves Taylor. She'd be singing those 10 minutes with all her chest.
Those 10-minute songs. There is an update. This was April 4th of 2024. 10 days later, she said, hi, everyone. It's been over a week since I posted this, and I literally cannot believe this blew up like this. Thank you so much for helping me. It's helped me tremendously. For everyone concerned about me, don't worry. I'm completely fine, and me and my now ex-girlfriend have broken up and gone no contact. I have a really good mom and
Oh
best
my God, I'm so proud.
best friend who have been here for me, and we've read almost all 6,000 comments on here. Thank you so much from a stranger on the internet.
That is so awesome. I'm so glad that they were oh my God, validated. Like they were validated for what they were
Yeah.
feeling, and because there's always going to be a part of you that's going to be like, am I the issue? Am I the problem? Am I the one that's, not doing the right thing? Of course, they were feeling like that, right? Because they ended it with, what did I do? How can I do better? So they're already, obviously signs of an abusive, controlling
Yeah.
relationship.
For bisexuals specifically, I will say, like, definitely be wary of a lesbian who sees herself as holier than thou because she's a lesbian and you're bisexual. Like, there is no percentage of men versus women. There is no, like, you're just bi and you like people because they're people. And
Yeah.
someone said here what I thought. I was like, first thought was the X should be butch for butch, but if she has problems with feminine lesbian. Second thought is that never mind, that X shouldn't date anyone. There's femme lesbians, femme bisexuals, femme pansexuals, and femme everyone in between and around the spectrum. This was about control and abuse. This long-haired, cleavage showing, maxi and mini dress wearing lesbian hopes Opie has a long, safe, and happy life.
I
Yeah,
love
any
that.
biphobia in lesbians is a red flag, and also is like being super proud and like braggy about being a gold star lesbian, which means that you've never slept with a man.
So from day one, you just
Like,
knew.
okay, good for you, so did I, but that doesn't mean that I wasn't experimenting with boys. This one is, my mom's rude customer turned out to be my girlfriend. I'm 21, female, and lesbian. My girlfriend is 36.
I can't. Why did I gasp that loud? I'm the last person that needs to be gasping.
No, okay. We can't talk about that today. You can't get me into that. But this is
Put a pin on that.
a 15-year difference. 21, 36. My 23, how old am I? I'm about to turn 27. 23 is, and still even, I'm like, fuck no. I accidentally,
I do 2 years. That's it.
no, you're done. My mom had me young at 16, so she's 37.
Oh my God. She could be her auntie.
I just moved in with my girlfriends 2 weeks ago after dating for 2 months. Moving in with her is a cultural shock because she's made close to 7 figures last year and I'm a struggling actress slash college student. There's so many power imbalances in this relationship, is crazy. So my mom is serving the lunch crowd and goes to greet a woman. This woman did not acknowledge my mother's greeting and interrupted her. When her soup comes, she tells my mom her wallet costs more than what she's made in a month, so be careful.
Oh, so she's a bitch. If that's how she's treating customer
She's
service, that is the biggest of red flags for
Ew.
us as people who were in the
Yeah.
industry. No.
She snapped her fingers to get my mom's attention. But when she came without her beckoning, she rolled her eyes and said, "Will you leave me alone?" At the end, when my mom asked if she could take her plate, she sarcastically asked if she had any other bright ideas.
Wait, how
Oh
does she
my
know this? How
God.
did this? I need more intel.
In the end, my mom went to take her Amex and saw the name on it and put two and two together. She's got a very poor tip at the end of it. She said she's given me the information and what I do with it is up to me. I am in denial that my girlfriend would be like this. She's always been sarcastic, but in a very attractive way. In fact, the only problems we've had is that she sometimes comes off as flirtatious with others. No, baby, she is flirting with others. She is.
Oof.
And I get jealous sometimes because I can see that she has a lot of options.
Yeah, and they use that as somebody who dated somebody who's older. They use that as their flex and as to their advantage of like, you're going to stay here because you obviously see I have all this experience. I have all these possibilities, right? So,
Oh, shoot. When we've gone out, she's been nice to the waiters. But my mom and I have a very close relationship and are very honest with each other. And I see at the thought that anyone would be rude to her. When I asked for what the woman was wearing. My mom told me exactly what she put on this morning. So when my girlfriend got home, I asked if she did anything interesting today. She said not much, and I asked if she was in a bad mood, and she asked why would I ask her. Now she's getting suspicious because I turned down sex, and when I tried to talk to her again, she said she was busy. What do I do to confront this issue? What can I do if she was just having a really bad day and this was out of character? I love her a lot, and she's been extremely generous to me.
No, because no
Babe.
matter what bad day I
So
have, I don't take it out on other people I don't know who are just trying to do their job. I feel like address it. Be like, where did you eat today? You ate here? What happened? Was the server a bitch? Like, that's what I would ask.
posted 2 days later after this post. There was a lot of tension between me and my girlfriend after I, 21 female, turned down sex the day before. Babe, that's a red flag. You should feel comfortable turning down
Yeah.
sex. I was clearly upset about what my mom told me, but didn't know how to confront her. She, 36 female, ended up disappearing into her study. After the house manager finished cooking dinner, what the
Oh, she
fuck?
ballin'. She's 7 figures for real.
And left. She came out in going out clothes and didn't say anything to me. I asked where she was going and she said nowhere, just meeting with some friends. I texted her a few hours later to see if she was coming home to eat or if she needed a driver. What the fuck?
Ballin'.
She doesn't text back for a while. She sent me back a picture of a hotel drinks tab that was in the thousands, saying she's paying for everyone. Then she stops replying to my text. I don't know who booked the room or who she was with. I hear her stumble at 3:30 a.m. and she reeks of booze and other random smells. She wakes up at 2 p.m. and goes to her study. I go to her study and she doesn't acknowledge me for a good minute. She finally says, "Last time I checked, you were 21, not 12. Adults speak when they have something on their minds," and tells me to out with it. So I confront her about being rude to her waitress, my mom. She says that I have been sulky all week and she's been walking on eggshells since last Monday, even though I thought we were perfectly happy then. She acknowledged she was at the restaurant, but none of what I accused her ever happened. She said that she was served by multiple people and said that at fancy restaurants, waitresses should know how to approach when the customer beckons, and she lightly recalls one of them breaking such protocol.
Oh, she's a bitch.
Oh my god. When I asked who she was with last night, she said she was getting bad vibes from this conversation and tells me to leave him. I'm going to be a baby. Dismissive.
That is like A1
She's being-
abusive.
I'm pretty close to crying, and she says she's been thinking of, and this relationship is giving her bad vibes, and maybe I wasn't ready for an adult relationship, and that she clearly misjudged my maturity.
Oh, and then just throwing it back at her and gaslighting her into believing that it's all about her age
Yeah.
and her emotional maturity. Sick.
But she's the one dating the 21-year-old.
Yeah, and acting that way at the ripe age of 36.
I start crying and saying that she was the most successful person I've ever met, and I think she's too good to be true, and she's fake. And a long thing about how I felt she's too good to me, which scares me now because everything I said was completely from the heart. She then says when she met me, it was like the stars aligned. She asks if the life advice she gave me was not helping, if this relationship already was not changing my entire life forever. She reminded me that I was living with 4 roommates and now I live like the 1%, and she's helping put me through school. She said she's even introduced me to her well-connected friends. And when she told them how I was acting, they were sorry for her. But she told them that bad moments happen to the best of us.
Wait, hold on. Now I have questions because wasn't the whole reason that the older girlfriend got upset because she didn't want to have sex with her? So is she just telling her connections and her friends that this is her acting immature?
Yeah, now she's like suddenly like, all of my friends hate you, which I've had that done to me. Like, none of my friends like me. Everyone is on my side. It's like, yeah, because you're probably lying to them. I asked her if she would consider meeting my mom to at least talk things out, and she said she didn't want to meet my mom right now. She wants to help improve my life. This morning, she told me to pick out a dream tote I could use for my next semester, and I joked I was becoming spoiled. I called my mom, and she said I need to stick to the things I knew to be true, and that she's never lied to me before. But what terrifies me is how unprepared I was for her reaction, or how scared I was when she asked me to leave. I don't know what to do. I feel ashamed that I set out to get the answers and I screwed up. And now I feel ungrateful and like I'm self-destructing my life. She still works extensively with her ex-husband of 11 years, and I feel like I'll never measure up to him.
Oh, that's a big bomb.
And there's more updates.
I think she's just afraid of losing the type of support and the financial stability.
Some comments. Oh, look, yet another age gap relationship where the older partner is manipulative, vindictive, and gaslighting. One sentence in and you can already perfectly predict the turn of for the horrible. It's practically a trope at this point. What are the odds that OP just being a convenient pet and playing the girlfriend for girlfriend when she doesn't have more important and interesting people to capture her attention for an evening?
Yep.
So a week after the original post, am I the asshole for refusing to choose my mom between my mom and my girlfriend? My mom served my girlfriend at the steakhouse she worked. She said my girlfriend, who didn't know she was my mom at the time, was outlandishly rude, and that she knew it was my girlfriend after she saw the name on her card. So after that, I ended up confronting my girlfriend, and we had a days-long fight, our first ever fight. However, yesterday my mom calls and she tells me she's been placed on leave from work because my girlfriend contacted the owner and said that she exposed her information to a third party and that she felt her privacy has been violated.
Oh,
The
she pulled.
The restaurant owner happens to know my girlfriend in passing, very distant acquaintance. My mom said the girlfriend exaggerated her tale to the owner, saying she's rattled off numbers of her Amex card to me, and also exaggerated the stuff that my mom accused her of. My mom said, since it's a she said situation, she needed me to tell the owner. She only described her general behavior and a few true comments that stuck out. I love my mom, but my life with my girlfriend is so intertwined at this point. We're vacationing in the Hamptons, but I moved with her back in Los Angeles, where I'm going to college. She's helped me book acting jobs, and I only secured a future internship through her. My girlfriend literally got on her knees and cried and said she worked so hard for everything she's had in life. This is so manipulative, babe.
I'm just saying this, though, but it doesn't sound like she's like, oh, I love her so much in this. It sounds like, oh, she's done this for me, and she's done this for me in college, and this and that.
Well, that's
so
love.
Like,
that's the way that this woman is presenting love to be. It's like all of the things that she can give her, because it's not care, like actual care and affection. Because if you love me, you should also love and respect my mom. She said my girlfriend literally got on her knees and cried and said she's worked so hard for everything she's had, and what my mom said about her could have destroyed her, and that she didn't want to lose me. When my mom called again, I expressed how angry I was that she was giving me this ultimatum and that I wasn't getting involved. She gets tearful and accuses me of resenting her for not giving me a privileged life. My grandma calls me angrily and says that I was being a bad daughter who they didn't raise to become this. She refuses to listen to the fact that I'd be alone and homeless if I choose sides. This is financial abuse.
It is.
Because
that's what I'm saying. You're scared of holding your ground because then you're going to lose everything. The great life you're living. Yeah. But I feel like if they are so okay with doing that to your mother and messing with your mother's financial living, then what's to say that their next day is not going to be you? Because, I mean, your friend, your mother, that's crazy.
This did not end in a happy note, and my camera will die again. This sucked. Girl, if you're seeing this, which you won't because we have no followers, please leave. Please get support.
Get out.
Yes. This is not going to end well, but I'm rooting for you, and I hope that you're safe.
Yeah. Sell those totes. Live on campus. You got this.
Totes.